Hello everyone, welcome to Ham Then Dawn. I am Ham and I'll be playing Animal Crossing New Horizons. Today, I will be doing an island tour of my own island, wompwomp. Let's get started! So currently, wompwomp has a 4-star island rating. We had a 5-star island rating previously, but then I decided it was too boring and wanted to change stuff up. So I changed everything again, I'm considering if it was a mistake. Anyways, my island doesn't really have a theme, I just go with whatever. And also I'm not very good at terraforming. So for all those who don't like or are not good at terraforming, I feel you. So my island doesn't really have much complicated terraforming, just the simple ones. And my island is definitely not complete, but I'll just show it first and we can build it together in the future. Now this is my entrance. Honestly, it's just a flower dump. I had no idea where I was gonna put my flowers, and I was gonna change up my entrance anyways. So I was just like, why not just put the flowers here? It's not gonna go anywhere else anyways. Because originally my entrance was like 2 beautiful waterfalls. But then when my villagers start singing in this area or like in the resident services, I couldn't hear them anymore. Because the waterfalls are so oppressingly loud. Oppressing. Yeah, oppressingly loud. So I couldn't hear them anymore and I decided that I had to change it up. There was no way I could leave the waterfalls there. So this is my entrance as of now. But with the Halloween update coming out or the October update coming out, I think I might change these to become the pumpkin patches. I'm not too certain, but I think so. Anyways, moving here is a temporary singing place for my villagers to just sing and chill because my island is not complete. So I don't really have the complete singing areas for them. So this is the temporary singing area. Now let me show you the format of my island and the villagers I have. So currently I have Rowan, Marina, Octavian, Zucker, Lopez, Bluebear, Fauna, Mint, Lily, and Stitches. And as you can see, their houses are in a very rectangular shape formation. Actually on Instagram, I saw someone who had a really nice circular formation for their villager houses, and I really liked the thought of that. Tried to recreate it. Unfortunately, it came out pretty rectangular. And then I also realized, because I thought it was 10 houses including my house, then I realized that my house wouldn't fit in the formation, and I was like, what should I do? So now my house is just at some random corner at the bottom. Yeah. So let's see. I'll bring you around my villager houses first. So this is Lopez, and he just moved in because Audie moved out. As you can see by the red and pink flowers, Audie lived here. I like to decorate my villager area, their small yard, based on either their personality type or based on their housing interior and based on the colors of just their body. But unfortunately, I don't think I'm gonna be changing the flowers out here for Lopez because I think I'm too lazy. And originally these natural wood table and the chair was originally Audie's, but I think it fits well with Lopez too. I just changed the color to be a bit darker so that it would fit his house interior, and I hope he likes it. And here is a gym, because here is where Mr. Rowan stays, and Mr. Rowan is a jock, which means he loves to exercise. So I built him this gym actually between Rowan and Audie previously because both of them love exercising on my island. So I decided maybe it was a good idea to put it in between, but I'm not sure if Lopez exercises now. I really hope he does, because if not, it's gonna be a waste of space. Oh, and here is Rowan. And I also gave Rowan a cypress bathtub since he likes to exercise those muscles. He should relax them in the cypress bathtub once in a while. And here is where Mint stays. Previously it used to be Tammy and she was all yellowy. And now Mint is here. Mint is green. but I don't have any green flowers right now. And I think yellow and green kind of match. So I'm just going to leave the yellow flowers out here. And Mint is so sophisticated. She's so cool. So I gave her like a small mum cushion and a lamp. And I hope she likes it. Also, if you notice that all my villager houses will be guarded by a gnome and a decoy duck, they make my villagers feel real secure about their house. I hope. And not stealing their stuff. Anyways, this is where Blue Bear lives. So she has a lot of blue flowers and a cute blue table. I wanted to get the cute blue chair, but then I don't have it yet, so I'm just waiting for that. And then her area will be complete. Next, we'll move on to Fauna's house. Previously, Joey lived here as seen by all the yellow flowers, and he moved out and Fauna moved in. But I don't have any brownie flowers, so I'm just gonna leave the yellow flowers as it is. And since her house is very like woodeny, so I gave her a wooden chair and a wooden table, and since she likes to read, just a book. And next up here is Stitcher's house. I gave him a small play area because he is such a baby. And if you see the interior of his house, it's more like babyish, kiddie-ish. So I gave him like a baby chair and like a small playground for him to play with. Sometimes Zucker like chills in here too. Now the last row of houses is where all my octopi live. So Zucker lives here, Marina lives here, and Octavian lives here. I actually really like the yard that I have for the three of them right here, and I'm actually really proud of it. They were like the first yards that I changed. So for Octavian, his interior is very spacey. So I just used like the Celeste DIYs to decorate his area. So it's more like space themed. And then here is Marina. Marina is so pink. So I gave her pink flowers, a pink flamingo, the pink cute chair, a little scooter. Unfortunately, I don't have the pink table. I'm not sure if there's a pink tea table, but I think the blue one fits too. And Zucker lives here. He's kind of orangey, so I gave him orange flowers, a little lawn chair since he's a lazy boy. And ever since I saw this one Instagram post of like Marina and Zucker kissing, I've been trying to get them into some kind of relationship on my island, but it's not really working out. And I'm real sad about it. I've been pushing them to get together, but it's not been working. I gave them like a garden bench here, a swinging bench here, and a little music player that is playing KK Love's song, and a little go board here for them to play together, but unfortunately doesn't seem like they're developing anything, and I'm real sad about that. So if we go behind this area, oh Zucker, why are you walking around in your bathrobe? Excuse me, sir. There are visitors. Anyways, this is like a small park for my villagers to relax in, just chill a while with their other like friends and stuff and neighbors. Come on, Zucker. Wear some clothes. And if we go up here, here is like a tiny breeding garden for my black roses, and as you can see, I have all 6 rocks here, and it took really long to get all these 6 rocks here at this one particular location. So I'm actually really proud of that, and I don't think I'm gonna be moving them anymore, and I'm gonna try to make this area up here like a rock garden. I haven't quite decided. Probably gonna be like something like a rock garden with like trees surrounding it, like mystical, mythic kind of like feel. Although I know it doesn't, like the formations of the rocks don't really look like a typical rock garden, but I think that's cool, it's unique. I don't really want them to be like 6 of them to be like stuck together or anything. I think this is fine. And I'm gonna be moving this house. This is for my second character. I'm gonna be moving her house down to the beach. I want to make it into like a beach guest house. So don't worry about that. We'll move her much later. Then we'll get this place started. Now, if we run to our resident services, we'll see our beautiful flag. This froggy right here was inspired by an Instagram post that I saw, and I really thought that the frog looked really funny, and I drew him. I decided he was gonna be our flag, so I drew him as a custom design. It took super long, and it's not perfect because I suck at drawing. But we gotta pay our respects to the flag. Yes. And if we come right here, I'm really happy with this area. Is Marina? Marina is watering the flowers. I'm actually really proud of this area. I saw this on Instagram and I thought it was real cool because this person placed like the plants behind and then put the hedges on in front, and it looked real nice from afar. And I think it blends in with like the natural ramp, which I'm real happy about. Up here is yet another flower dump. Honestly, my island is just a flower dump. Like, I have nowhere to put my flowers. Why don't I just sell the flowers, right? I really should just sell the flowers. Anyways, this is like another flower dump, but these are all the flowers that I got from like mutating the flowers together, all my hybrid flowers. And this is the road that leads to my museum, and I'm really proud of this whole area here. I'm gonna change this Dilonchosaurus to the Archleon soon, but currently I only have the Archleon tail and the Archleon head, and I'm just waiting for the torso. So I really like the custom design on the floor, and I found it on the internet, and I'll link it down below. I try to link all the stuff that I found on the internet down below for the custom designs. Then I got these simple panels of bladders explaining the fossils, the fish, the sea creatures, and there's actually one more also for the bugs, but Bladders doesn't really like bugs, and I don't think he'll appreciate having the bug poster out here, which is why I didn't put it. Excuse me. Miss Scoozy. We'll run down. And let's check out my house, which is right down here, and I forgot. So here is just a coelacanth that I caught, and I was really proud of it. And I donated one to Bladders, and I caught another one. I'm just really so proud of it. I'm gonna put this little guy out here for the rest of his life. So this is my house, another flower dump. This is ridiculous. Honestly, my island is just like a flower dump island. I really don't know what I should do with all the flowers, but like, what if I sell them away and then I need them later on, then I have to breed them again from the start? Nah, I think I'm just gonna leave them here. Anyways, you see all these like presents. These are all presents for my villagers that I give to them when I don't have their photo yet. So these are all assessed fossils. So I wrapped all my assessed fossils and then I gift them to my villagers. Now this is really good, especially since I've finished my fossil collection in the museum. So I don't just waste the fossils by like selling them or like giving them away to other people. I give them as gifts for my villagers since I find fossils every day anyways. And it's really good because it gives you the highest friendship points that you can get with a villager per day. And also because it doesn't count as furniture or anything and they won't display it. So I really like the fossils. And also do not give assessed fossils through the mail, because that's what I did with Joey, and then his house just displayed the fossil and I was really sad about it because it looked really ugly, and I had to let him go because his house was like too cluttered. Also, don't wrap unaccessed fossils because that one doesn't give you like friendship points at all. I don't think you get anything in return. I think I did that once and I didn't get anything there in return. Now this area used to be like a small relaxation area for my villagers. Like they can play some board games here. And then here used to be like where the Go setup was. Like the Go board and the Zen cushions were here. But then I changed them to Marina and Saka's yard. So I'm gonna need to change this whole area here again. And then right here is like a small barbecue / outdoor area for my villagers for them to chill and relax and like have a community, I guess. But they don't even use it. Like, what's the point? I give them so many like decorations and outdoor stuff, but they don't even use them. It's like, what is it all for? Anyways, moving here is my nook's cranny, and beside it is a flower dump. Now I'm definitely gonna move my nook's cranny somewhere else when I'm almost done with building my island / like sketching out where everything is gonna go. But here, because here used to be Abel's sisters, and then nook's cranny was here. So they were too close to each other and I didn't like that. So I moved Abel's sisters somewhere else, and because they were too near to the entrance. But I'm definitely gonna move nook's cranny somewhere else and so I can decorate the front of it. And down here is another flower dump. But here is my flower breeding area. Now I found it on the internet and so far it's been working quite well. It's been working real well. And I've only haven't been able to get the green mums. I don't know why they won't come out, they won't spawn. Come on, I just need some green mums. And then I haven't gotten the blue rose yet because I need one more orange rose here so that I can start breeding the blue rose. And this is like my flower mutation / breeding area. I don't know why I'm still like mutating my flowers / making them grow because I have so many flowers anyways. I don't know. Hello, Stitches. But what? I don't want your full body tights, and you don't need a bath towel rack, bro. I can't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Stitches. It just doesn't match with your house. Okay, and down here is yet another flower dump. Okay, I promise I will get my flower dumps off my island. I will clear my flower dumps, I promise. And here is another huge space of just like random DIYs that I already have. Like my villagers keep giving me DIYs that I really want. Like what am I gonna do with them? So I swear this area takes up like 1/4 of my whole island and I'm so upset about it. But stay tuned to find out what's gonna happen to this part. But back here is my Chinese restaurant that I just had to build because I love Chinese restaurants and I'm Chinese, so it just makes sense. Gotta ring that gong. Now, Chinese restaurants, depending on the restaurants, the one we have here are always so crowded and they always have chairs out here because there's always elderly people who like come and then the queue is like so long and they have to like sit outside. So there's always chairs here. Some fishies out here. I guess the cherry blossom lanterns have to do because they don't have like Chinese lanterns that you can place outside. There's only ones that you can hang in your house. What am I gonna do with those in my house? And then we have the receptionist here and a big crab that I caught here. And here's all the seafood section. Is it really a Chinese restaurant if there isn't just a bunch of fishes just staring at you while you eat? No, it's not. So I just have a bunch of fishes here. The imperial dining table here. Oh, I didn't know they spun. Cool. Some serving carts with these bamboo thingies. I love xiaolong baos from these bamboo thingies. And then some like areas. Some of these things. I guess it's like kinda Chinese-y Japanese because I'm sure Zen nobody sits on the floor in like Chinese restaurants, only like Japanese do that with all these Zen cushions. But there isn't really enough Chinese designs in Animal Crossing that I can do to build like a proper like Chinese restaurant. So I guess it's just gonna be a mix of both. It's like a Chinese/Japanese restaurant. And this is one for like a huge family. Is it really a Chinese family gathering if the whole family doesn't try to fit on one table? Because my family does that all the time. We have like 14 or more people in the family, and we always try to fit on like one table that can only fit like 10 people, and it's ridiculous. But I guess we like that because it's more of like a family thing. And then up here is connected to the Chinese restaurant. There is this one spot here for like intimate people, for 2 people to just chill and like have their own like private area. And of course, it is definitely more expensive because you're secluded, and also because like you have a beautiful view here of like the stars at night when you're dining. And I'm actually really proud of this like area here that I have to view the stars. I think it's really nice. And also like this whole setup here, or like the story is that this guy is like so obsessed with like finding UFOs and like aliens that he would like stay up all night to stare at the stars, and then he will like jot down his conspiracy theories here on this like whiteboard. And then he like keeps looking at the stars on his telescope. Then I gave him like a sleeping bag so he can sleep here at night. And then he has like a little desk here with like his document stack of like UFO findings and stuff like that. I really need the scattered paper DIY so I can like place it like around here, and it will look like so much better. But I'm really happy with this area like by itself already. So moving up to my campsite, I'm also quite proud of this area. I think I was inspired by an Instagram post, I think, if I'm not wrong. But there are a lot I tried to make this like woody, like natural, like campsite-y that I really wanted, which is why there's like so many weeds, because it's more like natural. But I'm not sure how I'm feeling about these weeds. But I'm just gonna leave it as it is. I'm actually quite happy with how it turned out. Yeah, really woody and like natural. I wanted that feeling. This is like just an area, an extension of the Chinese restaurant maybe, where you can catch some fish, do some fishing. And if you go to the left, this is my able sister shop. I'm also quite proud of this. I took some inspiration from Instagram and everything, but I gave them 2 bicycles for each of the able sister to ride here to their shop in the early hours of the morning. Garden wagon, a little dress back there, sewing machine right here, and then another sewing machine right here, and then a sewing box right here, and then just a little small tea table and a chair, even though you can't sit on the chair, but it looks nice like that. And then just display some of like their artworks, display their handiwork right here. Yeah, and I wanted to make this area like more woody, woodsy kind of feel, which is why there are so many like cedar trees and the darker colors for the woods. And in front right here is yet another flower dome, which I'm really not very proud of. I need to get rid of this flower dome before I can get started on the entrance to Able Sisters. So I really need to get that done. And this area here is just leftovers from my previous island, or like my previous, just my previous design. I'm definitely going to remove these and change it up, but we shall see. And then up here, I haven't got the staircase done yet because I haven't figured out where I'm going to put the staircase. If I put it right in front here, it'll be so weird. It'll just be protruding out of nowhere. And if I put it here, then my gnomes will be forgotten. Nobody will go to my gnomes. And that's not the point. The gnomes are like the guardian of this bamboo forest. Alright, so let me go through my gnomes first. So there's like a little dog house for my gnomes. They live in there. A small bed for them to sit and rest on during their breaks. a small wooden block stool, which is their table for them to drink some tea, a little bird thingy here for them to like just chill with their bird friends, or like for their bird friends to like come and visit. And now this gnome here, he's like a magician, a sorcerer, I don't know, a fortune teller. I don't know, he does like magic-y stuff, and he'll tell your fortune, he'll tell your future, he'll just like do some voodoo on you. Don't worry, he's 100% reliable. Trust me. And then this guy, this gnome right here is like a mad scientist. Who's calling my name? Oh, okay, thanks Lily. Anyways, oh look at Lily, so cute, doing her little happy dance in the background. And anyways, this area right here, this for this gnome, he's like a mad scientist, so he has like a lab kit and a microscope and all his notes. And I really like how this gnome is positioned, because he looks like he's just stroking his beard. He's like, what shall I search for today? Yeah, I'm really happy about this area. And then this is like their like little stall tent thing where you have to pay money to come and visit them and stuff. And obviously they're the protectors of our little bamboo forest right here. I wanted to make this a bamboo forest that leads to Red, but then also showcase some of like Red's paintings, artwork, statues right here that he sells. So a bamboo forest, so there's like really weedy and bamboo-y for when Red comes. And Red will be here. I haven't really decorated Red's area either, but it'll be decorated soon. Also a disclaimer for you guys that my beaches are not completely complete, so I don't think I'm gonna show you my beaches today, but I think I'll show it to you guys another time when my beaches are complete, or when we do a video where we decorate my beaches together. Yeah, and I guess this concludes my island tour. I hope you liked it. If you have any suggestions for any of my areas, please do comment it down below. I really need lots and lots of help. And if you enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up, like and subscribe, ring the bell for notifications when we post. We are also setting up a Patreon, and we really hope that you will support us on there, help us get our equipment that we need for all these YouTube videos / streaming, because as you can hear / see, our equipment isn't really that good. We don't really have equipment at all, and we really do want to give you the best content that we can give. We hope you'll support us on our Patreon, and if you can't, that's alright, but just go to our Patreon and then you can read all the details on our Patreon. Thank you so much, and see you in the next video. Bye!